Hello to anyone joining me. Welcome. How's everybody doing today? Seems like the energies are pretty intense, I would say. For sure. Some pretty high divine sight. Awesome, you got me live. That's hilarious. So yeah, I came to speak to you about yeah, super strange energy. And came to speak to you about the ever-changing narrative, the ever-changing false narrative. And I just want everybody to be aware. I think it's important. If you'll hear me if you are supposed to hear me. If it doesn't apply to you, no big deal. Definitely check out some of my other videos that have beautiful pictures of the ships in the clouds that are drawing nearer, and they don't want humanity to know for whatever reason. So that's not really why I came. We might get into a couple of things though, but very quickly, I'm noticing I've gotten messages about light workers that don't show emotion. And I've seen a lot of these light workers come online and like be featured on some of the big channels, since we're here on YouTube and speaking about this forum. And just in general, I see these kind of like planted individuals. And, I was just listening to somebody saying some of the same things I'm saying, and I was so excited to hear another sister saying the same exact thing. So excited. And I'm just like, yes, like you don't understand. And then a little bit before that, I was listening to another one that is also like hasn't been around for a while, but then now has so many views from like her, which is awesome. But again, I don't know where some of this stuff is coming from. So I'm watching closely, but I'm noticing that there is like you get in deeply and boom, narrative dropped. Talking about chemtrails, trying to keep you in the Saturn matrix, talking about barium, talking about metals that I'm immune to that don't affect me anymore. I can't relate. So seriously, if they're trying to get you to focus on these things, then there's something wrong. And I just want you to be really, really aware. And just the use of the names, you have to be real careful with for whatever reason. I don't know. I didn't think that words and names had so much meaning, but we're finding that they do. And for a long, long time, divinity, true divinity, has been usurped and blasphemed and stolen. And I've always known that, but I see how deep it's gotten. And, the wicked just continue to get more wicked. And I don't know if some of these people that are delivering these narratives are fucking witches, or like if they think they need the money because they're talking about not needing the money. So what exactly is it that you're after? Why would you want to even, or are you just misinformed? Like, I can't understand. It could just be that people are misinformed, but I don't think so. And that's why I'm here, because I want you to only listen with your heart, and that includes everything I say. Some of the gematria is so highly tampered with, and they have psychologists and who knows what else to get in there and try to, like Mia reminded me, be brain intruders and intrude people's minds. And that is what they are doing. And it isn't easy for me to come on here and do this. I've already had an annoying day. And so, yeah, I feel like there's some shit being transmuted right now, right? Right now. There's a lot being transmuted. And so we're just going to keep pushing forward, and we're going to just be so heart aware And we're not going to let anybody tell us lies anymore. That's all there is to it, and just watch. I think that we all are past the point of relying on a whole lot, nothing. We need to just rely on our own heart, because that is where God resides. That is what we can trust. That is where truth comes from. And that's it. Like, that's really all I want to say. How's everybody? Hi, Jerry. Hi, Alex. Hi, Kate. Hi, Robbie. My Sky's 5D. KB. Hamish. Hi, Kanda. Hi, Mist. Hi, Mist Dragon. Now, like, listen, I'm not calling anybody out. We all know that we all have powers and we all have everything, but like, I'm talking about these certain specific, like it's crazy, and I'm getting messages about it, and I need to understand it. So you guys, my sisters, help me understand it, because I think you hear me. Hang on, let me plug in. Shit. My phone's gonna die. Oh. Whatever. Okay. Is it just me? Or is it like kind of an annoying day today? No, I really do feel that we're transmuting a lot. And I don't like to look at things as good and bad. And I know that duality's ending, but I just see like desperate attempts out there, or like they're just playing out the narrative, because I mean, there's a whole like set of people that is going to fight to the death. And it's annoying to me, because they do have a lot of power and clout and all of that. But I can see through it, and I just really hope that everybody can see through it, because it becomes exciting to think that you're getting truth. And it's just the same thing I went through over and over and over in the truther community that's, put out there. But, so I don't know, but my screen is stuck. So that's fun. Hang on. Oh, what happened there? My screen got stuck. Grr. All right, but everyone says stay in love. Like, how do you do that? Because I do, and I swear that the attack, I don't talk about attacks and stuff, but when you come against Satan, which is what I'm coming up against, like, even like there's two dark forces that are fighting against each other right now. And even like I would say, like, more of the Illuminati type area, I would say, is kind of coming around more than, and then there's this dark, like, satanic agenda. And that is just, that's not, capable of receiving and being transformed by love. So there's just a lot of that going on. So that's what I'm seeing, is just like a lot of satanic activity. And we are protected, so I'm not trying to cause fear at all. I'm just trying to understand how to stay in love when what you're dealing with isn't affected by love. Like, you can't effectively use love as the weapon that it is. Trust Father has this. Yep. Yeah, because it just gets so annoying, and it seems like each day is clearing up, but then some days are like just not nonstop, and from all angles, right? All angles, waves, yeah. So anyway, but it bothers me, because if you're going to teach about Sophia and Mother Gaia, and then, you have no idea that is what the chemtrails were hiding in the first place, okay? That is what they were hiding in the first place. Yes, the elephant in the room. I get that message all the time. Maybe chemtrails were hiding the elephant in the room. And Sophia, invisible Mother Gaia is the elephant in the living waters room. That's, our sky. Like we were cut off from it though with the magnetosphere. So there's all this news about the magnetosphere being, cracked, and there's a crack in the magnetosphere and this and that and the other. No, like that's the stuff where we could all get on the same page. Like, actually, yes, it is an electromagnetic shift for sure. It's definitely an electromagnetic shift. I don't believe that it's a crustal shift. And the volcanoes going off in Kilauea, I'm getting messages that that is the heart center of Mother Earth. And so that is where she started purging. And then now, in effect, we are all purging. And actually, Luna Ash explained this a long time ago really well. And, now I'm getting messages that that's where the heart center is. And it's just, it just is all, it all makes sense. So just stay in love is right. But sometimes, like, righteous anger is love. It's not necessarily inept, and like people have said already. And, there's just always something to come up against you. Like, and it seems to be satanic, is what I'm dealing with. And it's really just so old and just old. What's going on here? I'm going to see what you guys are saying. Hi, Aphrodite. 1111. I think about you all the time. Hi, 11. Divine Sight. Yeah, see that kind of stuff with the car. I went through all that stuff too. And now I feel like we can really transcend a lot. Okay, we can transcend so much, and that's how we find out how. So I do believe that our higher selves are leading us and guiding us and giving us experiences. And then I think there's this darkness that is just needs to leave and just, it's quite stubborn. Yes, we can have anger. We call it tough love. I love that, Miss Drebin. Yeah, so that's where I'm coming from, and it's weird. Like, I'm having all of these like weird things where I can hear. I mean, this is my own personal stuff, and I guess I'm just gonna share it because I'm trying to understand it. But it's like all like loud noises and shit all the time, and just annoying, frustrating like situations, like no peace, and I've been saying for weeks, no peace is leaving. And it comes down to that people don't understand the golden rule at all. They don't understand what it is to have respect for one another, and that is frustrating. And I feel like there's like an entire world of people that just don't have any kind of consideration for anybody's feelings. They don't realize that we are literally each other in different bodies. Like, Christ has been incarnating this whole time, and like we're all it, but Satan's gotten in there, and like you can either purge it or you can like just go that route. But like I'm just done being around that and going that route, and so I'm not sure what exactly is supposed to be happening right now, you know? Angry people about to get really nasty for the full moon. Maybe that's why I'm so frustrated. Maybe it's anger coming out in myself. I do feel as if we are transmuting it for the collective, but I don't want that to sound like an excuse, but that keeps coming up in like that voice that I'm still trying to recognize as a voice, like that third eye, like knowing thing. And so I'm sure that's a big part of it. Yep, and a purge for sure. So yay, this is what it looks like for me. Meditation, yeah. Yes, Christ is talking about meditation through his teaching, through everything. That's why he tore up the church, because they were poisoning everyone and not letting him meditate. Yeah, I feel like there's like this no peace program, and I know that there's manipulation in the ether And I don't think that it's as prevalent as it used to be, but I think that, you know, where it must be happening. So I have been trying to understand that. I wouldn't want to even try to explain what's going on with all of that. But yeah. The King's Night, you have a good eye. I watched a couple of your videos. You guys check around with each other because it's so hard to find genuine people these days. Hi, Joshua. I keep being told to, like, remember who I am, and dreaming's for the sleeping, and I'm not sleeping, and I can't remember who I am type stuff. Bye. Thanks, Jerry. Hi, Leland. Yeah, so I've gone for a couple walks, and I've gotten some really cool pictures. Maybe I'll show you what I've gotten and where I was going with that. Like this is truly our mother, and I think so many people don't know. And I was just thinking today, what's it going to be like when these things kind of descend even more, or, you know, more and more people see them? What's it going to be like, you know? And there's this whole narrative about, you know, green screens and like just so much confusion out there. I don't even know what people expect. And then I have people saying, well, people are going to think what they think. But I feel this pull to like kind of let more people know to expect it, or to at least think about it, or kind of wake up to it, you know? Let's see. Uh-oh, I can't even turn my camera around, can I? Yes, I can. All right, let's see. Oh, that sounds nice, Kanda. Motorcycle ride with the husband. That does sound nice. Let's see here. Try to hold you still. Hum when you start to vibrate. I vibrate all the time, and it's kind of like, oof, can get intense. Hey, Miss Q. It's a big energy coming in on the 18th. What's today's date? I don't even know. So that really looks like the diamond sun. Super blue, super serious. Okay. Got it. The 15th. Oh, yeah, that's not far then. All right, so I'll show you what I did pull out here just a few minutes ago. It's pretty profound. Implants, chemtrails, drugs. No, that's my whole thing, Aphrodite 1111. I mean, yes and no, but don't focus on that, because I focused on that and I got really, really sick. It's the crystalline DNA transformation to get rid of all of that shit. That's really all the stuff that we're like getting rid of that doesn't matter anymore. And so, hang on a second. Okay. But I hear you. I hear you. It's shocking. It can be shocking. I know, Joshua. Check this out. Who's that? Who that is? So that's beautiful. You know, that's right there. That's right now. That's just a little bit ago. I try not to, but it's very persistent. Very persistent. Right, Robbie? It's beautiful. Whatever, whoever it is, whatever it is, it's beautiful. I'm going to go for another walk in a little bit. And yeah, thanks for sharing my purge with me. Oh, that sounds lovely, Levin. You know, I just really am looking forward to some sort of a gathering, I think is what's going on. You know, how great would it be to like really truly be able to do the things that we've always wanted to do? I mean, I'm speaking that we are free and we are, and I'm like ready to start living completely. And I think I just need to continue to be patient. Turn my low battery powered thing off. Did I ever show you guys this table? It's so cool. Like over here. Where was it? Look at that. These are the things I see in the sky all the time. Pretty nuts. I'll have to take a picture again because it's actually got a huge pattern on it. Oh, there it is. See? It reminds me of like a mushroom trip for sure. How cool is that? Love it. So much to see there, and it just, you know, the whole table's that way. So yeah, the twins, right? I see the wheels and I see that I'm the axle inside, and that I'm the axle of the wheel, which I think is the center of the Merkaba, the wheels inside the wheels. Yeah, I gotta love Burlwood, right? So did you guys see that cool thing? It looks like a being coming out of its Merkaba or out of its realm. Let me turn it off and I'll show you one more time. I'm gonna go for another walk before sunset. Sunset has been really intensely beautiful. Everything's gonna be more than okay. I feel like these are the last purges, but I feel like there's so much misinformation out there, so I just wanted to remind everybody. Not that you guys don't know. I love you. Thank you for being here. Let me see here. Battery. Okay. Yeah, it's just like one thing after another today. I mean, I haven't even gotten into it. And it really comes down to like people don't know what the golden rule is. And really, they think that might is right. And I really haven't even left my house a whole lot. So I don't know what's going on. It's coming to find me, but it's okay. I've got it. Yeah, we've got it together. We've got it. We've got it, guys. So, you napped? Oh, that was me like 2 days ago. I was so tired. Stuff like that, just every moment, it's like never ends. I've turned the notifications off, but I didn't turn them off the right way, apparently. Just stupid stuff, you know? Stuff that I don't even think I should be letting bother me. So, time for meditation. I'm going to go back through your comments. Yeah, I'll be okay. They will see on their own time. Some won't see. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I don't know why I feel so frantic about it, though. Why do I feel so frantic about it? Not in a bad way, just like... Hi, T-Love. I don't know. As soon as you realize that these aren't chemtrails, then things start getting even more amazing for you. Okay. Is it the bowl of heaven? Hi, Quirky. Hi, Cats Go Nuts. Serenity, spaced out. Yeah, weird day. Shaking it off. Yeah, I'm going to go for another walk. Hi, Mia. Good. I'm going to check your footage out. Everybody check it out. I like your footage. I love seeing into your worlds. It's really nice. Okay. Yes, it looks like a warrior in the clouds. Beautiful. Compare your reality to your moods. You will be surprised. Yeah, lots up there, right? Lots of beings emanating themselves for us. And they've been there for a while. They haven't been there completely to where we could see them this way the whole time, though. But, oh my. Like, really? Come on, guys. Whew. It's intense. I have a lot of footage that I haven't gotten to, so... Yeah, Jim Saws. Did you see that? Yeah, I have some of his pictures. Let's go over that while I'm here. Ready? Go to Jim Saw's channel. He's been documenting this for like 2+ years, and I love him. He's our brother, and you know, he's one of the ones where you get unsubscribed because he's one of the only people speaking truth. He's like, yeah, you want to say it's this, that, and the other, but come on, like, you know, that's not, it's, he's saying the same thing that we are, you know. So, okay. So I don't want to take his thunder on this capture. I think it's probably one of the best captures I've ever seen, ever. And so go check it out. And I plan on releasing this when I can, maybe, possibly later on. I have a couple in the works if I can get to them. So this is his amazing capture, and I started to work on it, and it's, yeah, there's a lot there, obviously. So I'll show you one amazing thing. Yeah, Jim Saw. I put him on my community page, and he's emailed me. We've emailed back and forth. He emailed me today, so we're in contact, but I hadn't had a chance to show him all of this, and let me get there. So definitely check his channel out. Thank you, Amit, for reminding me. You're amazing. Here we are, coming closer. I mean, this is the best capture of what I would consider to be a blue type planet I've ever seen. Okay, so if you look right here, this is like the system coming off of what like a Jupiter realm type situation, a Jupiter moment. It's beautiful. I had a dream about the blue planet. There it is. Ooh. It's actually really, really well right now. But I do have moments. I have moments throughout the day where I'm like, I have to remind myself that I'm living all the way through this and I am going to be totally okay. Hey, Seven. Hi, how are you, brother? How's everything? I love you. I've been meaning to go and check with you. So that's amazing, right? Gotta show you guys that. That is Jim Saw. That is the best capture I've seen yet. And he's saying, you know, he's open-minded. He's, you know, he knows what it's not. And he knows that it's nothing evil or, you know, it's not metals and chemtrails. And that's what I originally got up here to say. Yeah, right, Seven? It's all becoming clear and beautiful. So keep doing what you do, everybody. And just keep, do you see right here? Well, a lot of us have had like visions of the blue planet, and it's Planet X, but it happens to be an emanation, and it's much different than we thought. So you talk a lot, like what you talk about could really fit in. We need to mix the science and the psychology and the individuality, but you know, this is worldwide. It's being seen worldwide. So it's Planet X. Nibiru is Jupiter realm, and Planet X is Sirius, you know, Isis, Sirius. So they're the red and blue Kachina. Mercury, I'm sorry, I don't know what I was just saying before. Oh, Jupiter is the purifier. Forgive me. Jupiter is the purifier, 5D Earth realm coming in. And yes, many people have seen and, you know, had prophetic visions and understandings of this. So when I started to get it in gematria, I was like, absolutely, it totally resonated with me. And I've gotten so much information on it that I've shared with you in my past videos. I go into how Jupiter's purple, Jupiter's 5D Earth realm, how planets are realms on Earth, but at the same time, they're gods. And, you know, yeah. And so there's a lot. Let me try to hold still, guys. Yeah, and they're childlike and they're beautiful and they're just us. And I had I was gonna get on here earlier because I did have to take a couple walks. Or I wanted to. I've been wanting to get up. I've had energy. I felt good and I felt positive. And so I took a positive like walk, like I feel normal and like this is how life should be kind of walk. And I had some amazing downloads. And I even thought of you, Quirky Cosmos, because I see you doing that often. And I'm like, yay, I'm getting back in the swing of things. But I had this thing where I see a lot of times that Sophia, this planet somehow emanating, or this realm emanating, the blue Kachina, like who is the blue Kachina? What is she represented by? You know, we are starting to understand all that. So that's who I speak of when I say this is representative of that. Whether it's like one, I don't really know. I that's as far as I know. That's, you know, that planets are realms on Earth and that Sophia carries all, and we've talked about this. Go see what Quirky Cosmos is saying about Sophia and consciousness and who we are. It's really cool. She has amazing downloads too. So it was kind of had something to do with that, but I've been getting the messages in gematria saying that we are her eyes and ears, which a lot of people already understand, that, you know, that's why she incarnates so much, that we're her eyes and ears. And I've read yesterday how, you know, it's a point of light where all creation comes from, Mother Sophia Gaia. And, you know, she's invisible, but we were cut off from her and we are starting to see her. So it's nothing to be afraid of, but it's like, holy shit, right? Holy shit. Holy shit. And I see that we're like, we do want to be here. We do want to have that 1,000 quote unquote years, which is probably like what? 3 times that, if not more, years ruling as kings with the King of Kings, who is Christ, who is Sophia, who has incarnated, whose Merkaba is Archangel Michael. So I expect to see Archangel Michael. I expect to see that. I've captured those archangels flying in their craft. You know, there's 8-foot blue avian aliens. I think that that's who the archangels are. I think that's who they, you know, of course, embody. Archangel Michael embodies Sophia, just like we do as humans, but we are ascending, and we are becoming 10th dimensional beings. Yeah, let me get you his channel. Let me go to his channel so you know what to look for and what to type in. And it's also on my community page. But I don't know if it's showing because I only see where he was able to respond, but I haven't seen likes. So I don't know how that works. I don't know if the likes just go away or if people can't really see what I'm showing. Yeah, he has such a beautiful capture. That was me putting contrast on his capture. But I want you to see, you know, what he sees and what he's saying. Have a different perspective that's not getting out there. Because I know I don't get his updates as much as I try to. Dropped all my chess pieces on the floor. Oh, shit. I don't know. I think it's time to move to the clouds is what I think it's time to move to the clouds. Whatever that means. But I guess we are. That's what we're doing. We're moving up. We literally are meeting with the sky. And we literally are up in the clouds, some of us. We literally are. I've had messages that I was one of the first raptured. I'm sure that is times, 1,000 around the world. Maybe just in my soul group or something, who knows, because that's been my area of study lately. That's been my area of study. So that's what I've been shown, that at least the first part of the rapture is taking place. It has been taking place. It's happening now. That's what the event is. It's the dimensional shift. Let's go back to that. Let's not forget about all this. The red and blue Kachina are here. Some prophecy is true, but let's go back to the prophecy that was given by true prophets and God, not the false prophets, because all I see right now are false prophets. Sorry. I love you, but nobody here. Please, no, I'm not talking about anybody here. But, like really getting the word out and getting updated on. I just see a lot of it. And we knew that time was coming, and it hasn't passed quite yet. Has not passed quite yet. Look outside. Let me go look. Huh? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a walk. How about that? I'll give you a capture. But I think that the sun and the moon are fixed in place somehow. I know the moon looks fixed in place, and I know that video is quite hidden. It seems. So I don't know if it was hidden or not, but I think that sometimes the views look low, they get stuck, and the likes stay low so that A, it's not promoted, B, I think people are watching. I mean, it serves so many purposes. So you just gotta navigate through. Keep navigating through. Moon is evil? I think it was. But I think it's the house of the Lord. Like, when I heard Derek say that Lucifer's house is white, yeah, I think that the moon is at some level where she was trapped or where she was like cut off from. I still don't have those answers, but I know that Venus, who I think is false light, so we'll call that false light, had complete control of the moon for the past 5,000 years, maybe, if not longer. Gotta look at the cycles and stuff. That's not really my area. Me, that's a harsh statement. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. Like I said, I just am telling you because I thought so too. And then I was like getting messages. I think it has something to do with, yeah, I'm just not sure. Like I thought so too. But I want to put it out there that I think it's back under good control. I really do think it might be under good control. Yeah. Last night, I know. Didn't you comment last night? And I meant to... I know what you mean, though. I do know what you mean, Emily. I wonder if it's kind of like what's radiating off of... I don't think I have hate radiating off of my heart right now. I don't. But I know that I have, purged a lot of hate. So maybe it's like it was encrusted. I think Tony Taylor talks about this, learning this through others and being given the understanding that like somehow our high heart was blocked with carbon and those metals that they want us to focus on and all of that. So, hey, I bet you're right. But like, I bet that it's just emanating to leave like everything else. It's a purge. I love you, Rochelle. We got to catch up. Yes, we all have. I see, yeah. Yeah, I think so too, Emily. I don't know. I think the confusion will end soon. T-Love, I can't wait to look. So everybody seems to be seeing the colors. Can everybody see the ships and everything? I mean, and the figures? I have a lot of work to do. I really do. I feel like I should be spending my time putting contrast on these things, but that's kind of something that it's like, I feel like this, that, and the other hasn't been allowing me to. And I also don't want to use that as an excuse because it is also quite overwhelming. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Quirky. I put you down on my table. So I'll pick you up and show you something interesting before I go. Yeah, so Jim Saw channel, freaking awesome. But these are realms and they're ether. So Gary Light is another one that is amazing with the ether understanding. He just put one out not too long ago. And he also gets into the medicines and Western versus like Ayurvedic. And what an amazing channel. So underrated. That guy is a king. That guy is a king, right? Oh, thank you. I do feel like it's inspired, well, all the time. And I feel like we all are. We're all inspired. Yeah, it's just like an intense day. I don't know why. I think it's because we're transmuting so much for the collective. Think about it. Look what's going on. Like, do we need to look? Yeah, Gary Light. Spelled that way. Exactly. But think about, like, yeah, this is still Jim's. Let me go because he's, yeah, I want to show you something. Let me show you some other stuff from today. Because that's the other thing. I feel like currently is what's really important. It's changing so fast. Yeah, I'm definitely strange at times. And I'm definitely like constantly coming out strong with whatever I'm getting. And it might not always like jive with everybody. So I completely understand. But we all have valid information. It's all valid and it's all valid. It really is. Eddie, I know. It's beautiful. Yeah, I lost patience for a bit. But I lose patience at least once a day, so just being real. Love you, Robbie. You're amazing. I love hearing you and Emily together. I need to finish watching that. Your videos make me feel good. Do you? I mean, I think once a day. I keep thinking like I'll get through a day soon without getting pissed. And, maintaining a patient, like a good level of patience and growth and but, just new learning lessons, right? I don't know. So that's just a couple hours ago. Yeah, I think so. Nope. May do good for a few days and then boom. Well, to be in pain all the time, like I feel like we are in a dull type of discomfort for long periods of time. So that can be frustrating. So we have to remember we're warriors and, we really don't get too much more than we can handle. Maybe a little bit to bring us to our knees. A little bit. which I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. There's anything wrong with that. I don't think there's a war in heaven. I had a message, Vonda, that there's no war in heaven this time. This is Sophia. That's what I see up there now. This is the stuff I'm showing you right here. Like, I bet that's who that was. I bet that being right there is the same bull type heaven being that I'm showing you right here. I bet. Sophia. Sophia, Mother Earth. That's behind the papal throne, showing the throne of God, the Holy Spirit. Yeah, definitely. For sure. In the first heaven, it's very possible. Oh, I've been wanting to talk to you about Noah. We just finished fixing, oh my gosh. We just finished fixing the fish tank, and he's like whispering, the fish aren't moving. Let me stop what I'm doing to go make sure the fish are alive. Hang on. Noah. Yes, they are. Are they floating? Oh, no. What? Oh, my goodness. See, here we go. Oh, my God. The Holy Spirit is Venus. I don't know about that, Quirky. I'm getting so much information, and my stance right now is that Venus was the false light. Eek. But I think it's being transmuted. But I think that that's... what am I supposed to do? I don't know. Hang on. It's so not cool. Are they all that way?
I didn't see the other one. Suckerfish isn't moving. It's just...
Well, that one doesn't really.
Okay.
Where did I put? Hang on, I'll be back if you want to hang out. Otherwise, I'll see you all soon, but I'll be right back. Give me a minute.
Oh, well, he's in the corner not moving either.
Yeah. Yeah. It was the water. I don't understand my life. Oh my God. Okay, well, great. Something went wrong with my fish tank, and my 3 fish just died today. So there we are. So wonderful. So amazing. Oh, Jesus, Lord. Just that's the kind of stuff I mean. Like, I finally took the time, it's been a few weeks, to give them a nice clean tank. And I don't know, I got water from a different store. Maybe it was the water. I have no idea. My goodness. That's awful. That is just terrible. Sorry, baby. Well, we'll have to have a ceremony. I mean, and we just have to trust.
Well, I know a lot of fishes died, so I'm not going to eat that.
Well, but, you know, everything has a conscience, and it's sad. I know. It makes me sad, too. Everything has a conscience. But, you know, in New Earth, everybody that we think was gone will come back. So they just got an early pass, that's all. They just dipped out a little bit early. Vicky. Yeah, I don't know. There's probably some good content on that channel. I know they do a lot on 5G and chemtrails, and that's kind of what I came on here ranting about in the first place, was like all of the BS. For instance, back when that whole Final Days channel came out, I really got aggravated with that because that's when I was really paying attention. That's when I started to ascend. Are you okay?
Yeah.
I know, baby. It sucks. Hang on. It's okay. I'm in that room for a minute. Don't look at them. We'll go have a ceremony in a bit. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have a ceremony for them in just a few minutes. Oh, good. Yeah, check it out then. What was her name? Shayanna. Awesome. Thank you, Vicky. Love it. No, but yeah, that was something separate, different channel. I just noticed that same character. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that. I don't want to name call. I think we can all come together anyway. I think we all have the answers and it's all coming around, you know? I don't think it matters. Yeah, I know, Emily. That's what I'm talking about. Shit. You know what I mean? Fuck. Like, fuck. Like, that sucks. Like, it makes me sad too. I don't like it. Like, it makes me feel like a bad person. Anyway. Yeah, Sirius, not Venus. I'm just telling you what I get all the time, like that Venus is the false light and that we've been lied to about that big time, and that there's like a huge movement to continue to lie about Saturn and Venus. I think we did it with Jupiter coming. I think we did it. I think there was no way around understanding that Saturn ruled us. You know, there's some weird stuff out there still because people understand astrology. And they're, you know, that's all valid. Still, I don't understand astrology. So I really don't, Quirky Cosmos. So I don't, it stops me from speaking on the messages that I get about that. Because I see where a lot of my sisters identify with Venus and identify as Venus, as Isis. And so it's an area that I feel will be cleared up. It's not something that I think I could or should clear up. But I do get the message quite frequently. It is Jupiter and Sirius, not Venus or Saturn. And I heard somebody speaking about a moon and she just called it low. I think Christy, you said that, Christy Riviera, which was like really interesting because I get that all the time. I get that message in the Gematria calculator. How crazy is that? Literally talks about low. And I-O is Jesus, but it's spelled Eusis. I can't like pronounce it right. Eusis. I-O is Christ, and then there's L-O, low. I don't know. It's crazy. Like, I just don't know enough. You know what I mean? That's why I don't really speak about it. But I get, oh, thank you. I don't know. I never know if I am or not. This is hard. This is all freaking hard. You know, and we're still healing. We're still healing from all these systems. Like, I'm just making a decision to homeschool. And I'm just now, like, I just now have the energy to facilitate that. And it's the best decision that I think I've made in a long while. But it's time to, I think it's time to get our kids out of the schools and churches. Personal beliefs. I am not telling anybody to do that because nobody's going to suffer or get hurt. I just saw a message from somebody else. I normally don't get these, like reading out in the wilderness on like the Marfugal channel, just to kind of feel out what the people are saying and what fears might be out there right now, and kind of like what the general consensus is on whatever. And I saw where somebody had a really cool comment that said, you know, I was told, I had the Holy Spirit tell me to very clearly to get, it's time to get the children out of the schools and to leave the church and the churches, and that there will be a place in every neighborhood to pray. And so, I don't know, it was something that kind of like stuck with me a little bit. It was interesting. Oh, cool. Thanks, Vicky. Very sweet. Yeah, because we all really, and we all have the truth in our heart. So, Quirky, please don't think that I'm trying to come up against anything you're saying, because I value everything you bring. I love it. And I want to learn more about that. There's just like so much going on all the freaking time, right? Well, I don't know. Do you guys meditate often? How do you keep your balance? How do you keep your serenity during these huge waves? Or do you just go moment by moment like I do? Divine sight. Yeah, I'm with you there. It's tough. Really tough. Yeah, Mike, you seem to be in good spirits quite often, even though I know you're going through the same things that I am, moment to moment. Yeah, riding the waves. That one looks pretty interesting. You dance and drive a lot. I love it. I'm starting to be able to dance and sing again, so I feel like I'm kind of getting my spirit back. But it's a lot to get like emotion back after being shut down emotionally. Like I was in like warrior mode or something. So I don't really think that I need to come up against any of these things. I think that everybody's going to understand in their heart. And I think that every knee will bow when the time comes. And this is for everybody. And everybody will know their mama. I know that I have so much peace when I'm feeling like I'm intimately there next to all of this. Yeah, I've always wanted to be able to sing. I loved Mariah Carey growing up, and I used to get in trouble trying to sing in a high-pitched scream like she does. And I want to be childlike again. Like, those were the days. 5th grade was my favorite. I think that was my absolute favorite. Oh, I think she's one of the prettiest girls ever. I think we're all so beautiful, and every day getting clearer. Yeah, and I feel physically clearer too. But you're so right. I love focusing on that, and that's what I have to remind myself. And like Josh was saying earlier, patience. Thank you, Vicky. You're so sweet. Great information. So thoughtful. So that's pretty interesting. If you can kind of see what's going on there. I think it's just a sphere alliance being family, or a member of the sphere being alliance, or a little friendly flying serpent god becoming local. Oh, you guys, I better check on him. That is sad. I feel bad, and I do want to. Oh, God. Oh, I liked my fish. They were nice. I feel bad. I feel really sad. I hope they didn't suffer. What the heck? What goes wrong? Never mind. I'm not going to focus on it. We're just going to move on. Just like I said. Literally. Literally. They got an early ride. What was watching you? I want to go back. That sounds like my life. Aw. Oh my gosh, Tiki. That is scary. That's like everybody's worst nightmare. Yeah. I'm gonna go do that ceremony. Thank you. I love you all. Thank you for being here for me, with me. Transmuting this as it comes up. I don't know. They were tetras. And you know, I think that we are invisible, girl, and they are, and you know, that Sophia is invisible, girl, for sure. And that maybe, you know, we'll get some cool powers like she has, because we're all part of the Holy Spirit. And this was the first original superhero. And I see an invisible woman in the sky. And maybe that's part of going into the fifth dimension. Maybe right now I've had messages that I'm in pitch black to the archons, and we appear as a distant star, like Magenta Pixie says. It's Latin. Is there an O in there, Odie? Because the one I keep seeing, and I could even pull a message up with it, I bet, is I-E-O-S. I-E-S-O-U-S. I-E-O-S-U-S. All right, you guys, have a great night. I'll try to get some of these images edited like I like to do for you with some music. And if you haven't seen, oh, whoa, hey, whoa. You guys, just as I'm gonna go, I guess I should just show you this on the way out. Pretty cool. Beautiful. I love you. Love you, sisters. I love you, brothers. Lost and found. No, I'm just kidding. Like, holy shit. So, they up there. They here. All right? I love you all. I'll talk to you soon. Lots to think about. Keep transmuting.